pretty durable. Hey, welcome to Trains Are Fun. In this video, we're going to be looking at this Playmobil RC train. I don't know if there's anything under that, City Action. It's a 61-piece remote control train from 2012, set 5258. This is the first time I've ever bought anything Playmobil. The only thing Playmobil I've ever even had in the house was in a Lego lot I bought on eBay. Had a Playmobil calendar from or a poster from like 30 years ago. So I don't even know this is complete because I bought this at a store called Bargain Hunt. Bargain Hunt is a place where you can buy discount, used, returned, damaged, even old stuff. And you got to go in there quick because they mark the stuff down by 10% every 10 days or so. So this has been taped up, so it's either been damaged to the point where they need to retape it, or it is a returned item. And returned items are like a potpourri on Bargain Hunt because sometimes you get more than what is actually supposed to be there, and sometimes you get much less. And I'm anticipating less, so I'm hoping it's more, or at least most everything, enough to at least make the train run. But we will see. How do I open this thing? And this, we got it for $42. A complete new set retails for about $150. So hopefully everything will be there. So you get to find out with me if everything is there, if I can even open it. There we go. Oh, that's a good start. Here's the instruction manual. The tracks look like they've never even been taken out. There's some little parts there. There's another part. There's another container. These are big, like O-scale size big. It's got the figures still in the bag. And the train is there. It looks like we might have a winner. Man, this is more G-scale size. Except the width of the track there. I'll get some of the G-scale track to compare it in the Lionel track. But it's big like G-scale. But it's narrow like O-scale. It's heavy. And that makes it feel durable. I hope all of the parts here. This is great. Alright, so we got it unboxed. I will put it together and see if it works. Alright, it has a battery pack, holds 6 AA batteries. It's easy to take off. One screw opens there, and I lost the screw. There's a screw. So I'll put this back in, and it's got the arrows. That's got to point towards the front. Put it in there, like that. Put the screw back on. Pretty simple. So here is the diesel locomotive. This thing it seems like it's really well made. It's my first experience ever with Playmobil, and it's just seems durable. It seems a lot more durable than the Bachmann G scale or the Lionel G scale, which this is comparable size to that. You just have a few small details you got to add, like the stickers here, and in the front you got buffers you got to add, the couplers, and these the dressing over the wheels there, and then the roof. But of course the roof pops off, so you can see the controls in there where you can put one of the characters to drive the train. Actually, maybe it's the guy with the key. Needs to be driving like that. Real easy to operate. Does have working lights. When you turn it on, you can make the lights flash. Although they don't seem to stop when I push the button again. Like that. Now we'll pull over the car. It's a little flat car with a payload on it. And it's neat, they got a track. So it's like you could put another train car on top of it. These little hooks you had to add to it. You pull the hooks and you can lower that. or if you pull both of them on one side, you can lower it on the side. So that's pretty neat. Again, this seems like it's very well made. So it can even take abuse from me, which is pretty amazing. So the cargo has those little pins. I guess that's to give it some stability in there. Make sure I put them the right way on the track, like so. And then it couples right there. Got to push that down and join together. Which engineer do we want, or which person is going to be the engineer? We got Archie and Jughead here. That's Jughead, that's Archie. He can wear the hard hat like that. So we'll put this guy in as the engineer. He's ready to go. You can use those little knobs there to hold him so he doesn't fall over when the train moves. I think that's a pretty good feature because the engineer needs to stand when he's driving because that's what they do. Alright, so we'll turn this on. Uses a 9-volt battery. You got different things going on here. It turns the lights on and off. This is, makes the sounds. That's the horn. Alright, so let's do this sound and make it go, whoop, wrong way. Oh no, the lights went out. Goes backwards too. Let's do, the red light comes on when it's stopped. Let's do that little thing where it flashes and see if it will move. Nope, it won't move. So what's the point of that? Because that's the parked. Alright, what this other button is for is if you got different remotes, you want to change the channel, you can apparently change the channel on there. So that's the channel search button. That's why the lights are flashing. Oh, we've got to turn it on. You go like this. Turn the headlights off. Oh no! Oh no! Pretty durable. Whoops. I'm good. I'm good. Alright. now the real test. Will this work with other rail brands? And we're going to test it. First of all, we're going to put G-scale Thomas and Friends stuff on here. So we got the Troublesome truck. Let's see if this works. Awesome. Couplers aren't an exact fit, but you can make them work. That's the couplers. But it works. They're compatible. This is G-scale. Look at that. One for lights. All right, now we got it on Bachmann G-scale track. Let's see if it works. It works. Nice. So overall, this is a well-made toy. It's very durable, compatible with G-scale track. Like I said, the only problem is with the couplers. They're not at the same height, but you can make it work with the Bachmann. You couldn't do it with standard knuckle couplers. You'd have to do some more adaptation, but I like it. So that is the Playmobil RC City Action Train, little freight train, 61-piece set, and well made by Playmobil. Thanks for watching. Jughead approved.